right, y'all. We want y'all to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when we on, you on. And check it out, man. You could be on point with Game Point.
Sugar beats, sugar beats, sugar beats. Sugar beats, sugar beats, sugar beats.
All right, y'all. We want y'all to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when we on, you on. And check it out, man. You could be on point with Game Point. Welcome back to Game Point Sports, man. I'm M. Goodnight, and we got
It's your boy Stat Rich.
Stat Rich in the house, man. He came up with a name, and the game ain't changed. How you doing today, man?
Man, you know, another day in the life, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
See what's going on at the top of the sports world.
Hey, for sure. Say, let me get to this real quick, man. I always got to do it about this time. So, here at the R Network and Game Point, we like you to like, share, comment, repeat, retweet, and do it all again. And if you on Facebook, YouTube, send those stars or whatever, man. We trying to make it happen, though, man.
Tap that little icon in the corner there for us.
So
you
we
know
like
what
it.
I'm saying?
Yes, sir. So we like to start it out, man. We're gonna start it out with, in case you missed it, man. We getting on the road. We getting it together. We got this man up here, not that man, but that man. Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. Do you think it was staged?
100%.
Okay.
You know, I seen a couple videos on YouTube where they was actually playing the spots where Tyson was pulling his punches, and an actual video where they had a little quick conversation in the corner, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, calm it down. Tyson like, all right, bro, I got you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And from that point on, it didn't look like Tyson was being very aggressive.
I mean, after the first 15 seconds, I didn't see Tyson do much of nothing out there.
I seen the first round or two.
I mean, I watched it.
There was a hug session. I think it was in the first or second round, and that shut everything down.
I watched the whole fight, and I was thoroughly disappointed, man. Thoroughly disappointed that I was
100%.
I was looking forward to this. I was like, Mike Tyson's gonna get his guy to business,
man.
And he gave the whole world the business.
We talked about that before the fight too, and in the back of my head, I was kind of feeling like, this motherfucker might pull one over on us. And then Jake Paul found out Jake Paul's production company, I think, had a lot to do with putting that fight together. And at the last minute, all these little funny puzzle pieces started coming together. And then that first round, I was like, oh, this is about to leave a bad taste in my mouth. But the good part about that whole fight was the female undercard fight.
Oh, that was a banger.
If y'all didn't see that shit, I would go on YouTube and pull that up. These bras got it. That was a banger. That was a banger. It was a bloody. They put paws on each other.
It was a bloody mess.
But the Irish chick, she cheated and busted old girl in the eye with the headbutt. Had her whole shit hanging out. It wasn't cool.
Should have bit the ear like Mike. You know what I'm saying? It would have been a perfect time.
She didn't need to bite her ear. She had enough meat hanging out, bro. but she was dotting her though. She still beat her up with the eye. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, she claimed she was a dirty fighter. I mean,
she was. I looked it up.
Okay, I didn't look it up. So if you
like,
did your research,
85% of her opponents came out with head contusions, cuts, knots, bruises. Like, she's known for using like some type of headbutt tactic with her offensive strategy.
Shoot, man, what's up to the people, man? Because without the people, man, we ain't even doing the show. We are the most interactive show that's on podcasting right now, so we always interact with the people. Man, shout out to my man, Moody Style. He said he listening. He said, let's get to it. And he said, excellent Mac Rich assessment. He called you Mac Rich, so he must know you, right?
That must be my guy.
He must know you, right?
If it's the Moody I'm thinking of.
Shit, it's the one and only, you know what I'm saying? The originator, innovator of his own clothing, you know what I'm saying? That was the first guy that I met.
Had good Moody wear.
In 1996.
What up, Moody?
Moody Style. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get that back in action, though. You know what I'm saying? That's a nice flex. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Nice thing going on. But, Mike, I'm glad it wasn't no pay-per-view. Because I don't pay for pay-per-view anyway. I wouldn't want to waste my money on something like that.
I still felt like I got robbed even though I had a subscription to Netflix.
So are you part of the class action lawsuit?
I'm going to be.
Okay. I mean, what do you think about the class action lawsuit?
In case you missed it, Netflix is being sued for the lag time and the little red circle that y'all was getting while y'all was trying to watch the fight and how it kept stopping and shit like that. So I guess the viewers then got together and put together a class action lawsuit and they trying to get some bread back. What I think about it, I mean, shit, get your bag where you can get it. It's deserved. I mean, you're supposed to be prepared for this type of traffic.
You know,
This is like live TV.
you know, boxing has been the worst on getting over on people, bad decisions, bad things. It's
Even more reason why they should go ahead and push through with the suit.
just another black eye on the world of boxing. But shout out to Mike for getting this last big bag. You know what I'm saying? 20 million, I believe he got.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't help his legacy at all. It did, he went out. He looked.
Mike said, "Who cares about his legacy?"
I know he did check the little. If y'all ain't see the interview with him and hear the interview with him and the little 12-year-old girl, where he told her fuck legacy and all of that.
I mean,
eesh.
I don't think nobody's gonna win the anything in the lawsuit. I just think, hey man, they almost broke Netflix. You know,
I
they
mean, if
almost
we
broke
do,
it.
give me my little $2.35. You know what I'm saying?
Let's take it, man. Let me get to the people real quick before we go. My man Moody Style says the whole world knew what the shenanigans were. Cut out the malarkey, world. Tyson was never scripted to win. No way, no how. We all know Tyson would have crumbled him. Wonka says Netflix has purchased 2 NFL games as well as something in the NBA. He said that's scary.
I'll say this about that the streaming services purchasing games. It's a 50-50 thing for me. I have, because like there's been times I've been out moving around, not at the house, and I got one of my devices on me, and I could just pull the game up real quick and watch it right there. But then there's times where I'm trying to watch it on my TV just right there at the house, and I can't specifically get it on the cable or stream service that I have on there, and I gotta try to
Manipulate it, huh?
you know what I'm saying, manipulate it and move things over. So it could get a little choppy. You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you the worst thing for me about the streaming is I can't just press the back button. I can't go from, and that's where it gets me. Like
I mean, some of them you can though. Like if they have it where you can hit that little back rewind button, it'll jump back like a scene or something like that. But
I mean, I'm talking about, say if I want to go from channel 4 to 31, or if I want to go from Prime Video to channel 4, like it's kind of hard.
Again, I think there's a few of them though that have it where you can go. It'll jump back to the last thing that you were viewing in that app.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But very, very few of them do. You kind of gotta set up your own little lineup.
Log out, log in, then you missed the important play or something. But man, shouts out against to the people getting their money. I'm kind of against the streaming, man. Let's bring it back to free. Get your money from the ads. You know what I'm saying? And just, let's bring it back the way it used to be.
I miss. I'll say this: music, movies, TV, media, all of that is so oversaturated these days. It's hard to latch on to one thing. Like, I miss the days of when they used to promote albums. Like, albums drop and come out, I don't even know that they out. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be thinking about that artist and like, let me check on this dude. I'm like, damn, he done dropped 2 albums. You know what I'm saying?
But you ain't even gotta go to the store and get it. You just start playing it on whatever.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, so I miss that.
Cause I was a No Limit guy. Like I every week I was getting a No Limit tape.
But even No Limit even promoted that stuff though. You knew No Limit, like you knew there was gonna be a No Limit album on the rack, but you knew something was coming out behind that. They was telling you who was next up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was protocol.
I mean, shouts out to the streaming though. I do like it in certain
out.
aspects. Actually, I don't really pay for any of it, and I do have a app.
I pay for some of it.
I do have an app I can watch everything and anything, so I ain't even really.
I got that app too. I'm just a tech guy. I got iPads and laptops and PS5s and Xboxes and other kind of little gadgets I like playing with. That's kind of a side thing for me. So, yeah, You name it, I probably done tapped into it at some point in time.
Shouts out to the streaming world. Steve Egan says we need to come up with something better than what we got with tech these days. Waka says we're certified geezer talking.
I just said that, Wonka. I was just telling before we had jumped on here, like, man, I'm sounding old about how I'm looking at things these days, but it's efficient.
Hey, officially says we got to catch up with the times. We with the times. Listen here,
The times got to catch up with us.
I'm gonna tell you about this era right here. We are the greatest era of it all. We can go back from rotary phones all the way to what we have now. We can go back to computers when they were like we work it all. So we are the best era. There's certain things that I can do that you could never do. You couldn't go to a library and pick out a book
100%.
by reading the back of it.
K Knight is 100% with what he was saying. We were born in one of the best eras. I was able to see Michael Jordan's career front to back, LeBron's front to back, Kobe front to back. All the guys y'all talk about, we seen them live. You know what I'm saying? I even got to see the last 2 years of Dr. J's farewell retirement tour. The best of the NFL. Like he said, with media, computers, the insertion of social media and the internet, like we was right there for all of that. So we might be the last generation to be able to really physically have touched and be able to remember that stuff.
We are the last generation and the best generation.
Yeah.
Moody Style says Netflix knew what the skinny was. They duped the people's pockets. Good box, juice box. Pause. Front to back is wild. Moody Style says preach on the broomstick, Dirt. Hey, let's move on to the next.
Right.
What we on the next? Let me get to it, man, so we can get through it though. So we talking about Gino Auriemma.
UConn's coach, Gino Auriemma. So he just, what's the record that he just broke? Most winningest coach?
Most winning coach in
female,
NCAA history, male
or female basketball.
1,217 wins.
Yeah, that's a feat to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember women's UConn basketball squad having a run. I had to get back at y'all with the exact stats on that, but I think they won a championship like 6 or 7 years in a row back in the day. They was pumping them out.
They were going on dang near 2-3 years without losing a game. Type.
I mean,
stuff.
speaking on UConn, Paige Beckers and they new star, what's her name? Sarah Strong. Sarah Strong looked like she's a new up and coming star also. Well, you'll be hearing much more on her name. But they tore off into their competition a couple days ago. Nice 1-2 punch. She's got a bat. Beckers has got a Robin to her Batman this year. South Carolina, another one that's going on a tear.
Yeah,
Don Staley don't seem to be taking her foot off the gas.
You talk about South Carolina. Don Staley and him over there winning 43 games in a row. Why is it only in women's basketball are we seeing these type of stats? 43 games in a row, 55 games in a row.
Recruiting. It's the way that they're able to recruit too. I mean, up to this point, I think Don Staley was kind of like Nick Saban. You know what I'm saying? But now the board, it's even across the board where everybody got, they can throw some money out there, have some people jump in the transfer portal. But Don Staley, on top of that, she's a damn good coach. You know what I'm saying? Damn good representative for South Carolina. She was a baller herself. She's like a female Deion Sanders. A lot of these girls is just attracted to her status and want to play for her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Don Staley got them South Carolina girls out there getting busy. They are turning into like the new UConn. Stanford was good back in the day. You had a lot of good quality women programs.
Correct.
That were just they stood the test of time. But like they're the only sport that you will see somebody rattle off 43 straight, and that's not even the record of games straight won. Like
True.
where does college women's college basketball get their parity from? Where's the parity gonna come from?
I think a lot of it comes from them. Well, let me say this: the reason that I like women's basketball, professional and college, is because they're still in the essence of the game. Maybe because they can't dunk. You know what I'm saying? That might be a reason. But if you watch a women's professional or college game, they run a traditional motion offense. They'll run a traditional pick. When they run solid plays that we were taught back when we were playing little league, JV ball or whatever, they run them plays to perfection. They make it look good, and it feels refreshing for basketball lovers. So I think that's kind of where some of the parity comes from, on top of the way that they're able to recruit, because the competition is much more even in the WNBA
Yeah.
than in the college. Because the college you got like about 1 million teams. You know what I'm saying? WNBA is it's the cream of the crop, and you got about a year or two because it ain't that many. I think it's like 16 teams. You getting cut if you ain't making your minutes count.
I mean, so is it like smooth ass nigga says she was the first Don Staley. Speaking of Don Staley, she was the first fine woman basketball player. And,
Who, Don Staley?
Yeah.
Let me say, Don Staley had a fine game. She had a very fine game.
You ain't okay. Okay. You ain't feeling Don Staley. Okay. I mean, she didn't look like that 20 years ago.
I mean,
Hey, I'm neither here to confirm or deny.
Listen,
She definitely did have a great game.
Everybody like what they like at the buffet.
She definitely did have a great game. But shouts out to South Carolina. Shouts out to Don
100%.
Staley. She's doing her thing. She's been doing her thing out there. They I mean,
South Carolina is the Debos. They the Giants. That's who you got to knock down. Ain't too much more to say about them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but shouts out to Don Staley. Shouts out to South Carolina. I just want to see more parity in the women's college game. Like you go on a 43 game winning streak, something ain't right with the league.
Yeah, it's just like I said, man. It's the NIL deals is just really kicking in the last 2-3 years, and They almost won 3 back to back. If it wasn't for Caitlin Clark knocking them down that year, so they won 2, got knocked down, and then won a.
Was it Caitlin Clark or did LSU win?
So LSU won the year that Caitlin Clark knocked down South Carolina.
Yeah, I do remember.
And then the following year, they won it again. So they're on a 3. Ain't a 3-peat, but they still right. But all their Debos is gone. Asia Wilson and all them, they in the league.
And they out there balling in the league though. They out there.
Like I said, they got
They're not like the Duke
Tahina
players.
Pow still there.
They're not like those Duke players that get to the league and they fizzle off. Shouts out to
They got Tahina Pow, and I think that girl Raven, I think is still there.
And all right, next thing, in case you missed it, our guy right here. He's our guy now, Russell Westbrook. First guy to get 200 triple doubles.
Shout out to Brody. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give me a jersey.
You get your Brody jersey.
Brody done put in enough work. He done earned his stripes.
I got to get one because my daughter, that's her favorite player, so I definitely got to get her one. I just got her the UCLA one, so I get her a Denver Nuggets one. Mr. Shownuff says the women's game is pretty boring, but they do have fundamentals. Sneak Geek says coach can get the business.
Yeah.
Smooth ass nigga said UConn won 111 games in a row before. Like,
okay. That's what I said. UConn had a legendary run.
They did, but 200 triple doubles, man. What you think about that feat?
I mean, it's you want that to that's legacy. It's legacy. That's what that is. That's what I think.
Um, where would you place Russell Westbrook in the
All time guards.
yes point guards?
Was he really a point or was he a two?
Shooting like that, he was a point.
Okay, we'll say point. All time point guards. Where would I place him? See, you guys be coming with these old peanut butter ass questions. Um, I want to put him in top 10.
Okay.
I want to put him in top 10. I'll rest with that for now. I gotta look back at some guys because I know I'm overlooking some guys.
I mean, I'll probably put him in my top five.
I'm not going that high.
I'll probably put him in my top five.
Woo, Nelly.
Um, Russell Westbrook, man, I, and
He's a soldier.
one reason why I like Russell Westbrook, you got Kevin Durant right here, James Harden over there. Y'all fellas, hold up, I got the ball. I'm gonna handle this. Whether it's a
See, yeah,
turnover,
he said
three,
I'm a
or
star.
whatever. But I like Russell. I like his attitude, and I definitely love what he brings to Denver here as the toughness.
I love Brody too.
Russell Westbrook, tweakers only. That's what he called him. Russell Westbrook. And there goes the top point guards. Some of them would you take any of those guys out for Russ?
Yeah, I'll take Nash out for Rush. You know, Nash was that cold. I would take out Stockton for Russ, even though I know what Stockton contributed to the game. The other guys there, yeah, I'd have a hard time removing them.
Who's that in the backpack?
Jason Kidd.
Is that J Kidd? Okay. All right. I He might not be in my top five.
That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, you getting triple
'Cause
doubles.
look, I got Iverson in there somewhere.
Now that was a two.
Say what?
He was a two.
I got Kyrie in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? There's a few guards in there that ain't Tux. You see what's up there?
Some of these guys were better skilled, but an overall better player.
You put Jerry West in there?
That's the logo, man.
But the numbers say otherwise. Yeah, oh yeah, huh?
Yeah, I see who he took out of that list. You know what I'm saying? I see who he took out of that list, but I didn't want to say nothing.
I'm saying, bro.
All right. But shouts out to Russell Westbrook. In case you missed it, the man was the first guy
Shout out to Brody.
get 200 triple doubles. Jokic, I believe, has 138. I believe he's fourth. He's 136. I think he has two more to pass Magic Johnson at 138. I think LeBron is next. But shouts out to Russell Westbrook. Walker says they agree. Take Nash and Stockton off the list. I mean, I kind of agree too.
And they bought, like, I'm not trying to take nothing away from them, you know what I'm saying? They got down. They bought. You know what I'm saying? But Stockton, he wasn't, he without Malone, who was he really? You know what I'm saying? And Nash, I mean, I give Nash more credit than Stockton really. Stockton played in an era where, and on a team, and in a division where he kind of had to run of that because of what he had with Malone and them. Nash, he did it on 2 or 3 different teams. You know what I'm saying? He had a little all around skill. So that's my take.
I mean, you can't knock a guy for consistency. John Stockton
was consistent.
Was definitely consistent. They ran that pick and roll or 2-man game that they ran.
Different era.
To the utmost. I'm taking those guys off too anyway. All right, so we already kind of touched on the women's basketball a little bit, the NCAA women's basketball. Let's talk about something that you brought to the table today. Let's talk about the NBA Suns. Sons
Okay,
of
yeah.
NBA legends.
So yeah, I did want to bring up the Suns. So there is a new regime of a new era, I guess I should say, not even a regime, new era of ballers coming into the league. I tend to keep an eye on like high school senior, freshman, college type area of sports sometimes just to see who looks like they may be the up and coming stars. So with that said, Ashton Hardaway, son of Anthony Hardaway, came in last year playing for his dad at Memphis and recently just transferred to St. Mary. Keep an eye on him. I think he was averaging about 12 points a game. Was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Looking pretty good. Um, we have Andre Stojakovic. I'm going to say two names, Andre Stojakovic and Stephon Marbury Jr. They're both over at Cal State at the Golden Bears. Stojakovic was there a year prior. Marbury's son just got there this year. So he ain't really got no stats. We ain't seen what he can do yet. Stojakovic's son showing hella promise, though. I think he's averaging about 12, 13 points a game. Almost 10 rebounds. They said he's got a hell of a shot like his dad.
Hell of a shot then.
Mason Miller, another sniper, which is Mike Miller. Mike remember his dad from Memphis Grizzlies. A couple other teams he played for. Can't think of off the top of my head. But the son is over there at Creighton. And he's averaging, I think, about 15 points a game. Also looking like a mid-range outside perimeter threat. Keep an eye on him. We have Jabari Abdul-Rahim. He's another one that's looking promising.
Sharif.
You got to know his daddy, Sharif Abdul-Rahim. Over there at Providence. He just recently transferred to Georgia. So I'm gonna definitely keep an eye out for
Is that
him.
for next season?
This season. This season.
Oh, okay.
This season. He came last season. He was over at Virginia, as a matter of fact. But he's starting, and they said he's putting up big numbers.
Okay.
Jamal Mashburn Jr. Y'all know his daddy is Monster Mash. Big Jamal Mashburn over at New Mexico. They said he shows a lot of promise. Putting up basic numbers right now, but just got there, so let's see what it looks like this season. And last but not least, I wanted to bring up Larry Hughes Jr., who's also playing at his daddy's alma mater, St. Louis. Not too many stats on him yet, but keep an eye out for them kids.
Let me ask you a question. Any of them gonna be better than Bronny?
That's a cold question to put out there. Right now, yes. I don't want to shoot Bronny down like that because I still think that Bronny may develop a little bit. I don't think he ever gonna be more than a role or bench player if he even gets to that level. Because I think a lot of this pressure from who his daddy is and just everything all together, I think is kind of holding him down a little bit. But I got high expectations.
Man, let's get these comments up because I say I'm gonna read every comment on this show. So let me keep
Let's
going
go.
though. So let me get back to the people. 85 Toyota SR5 says we lucky to have Russ. Waka says Nash needed Amari and Dirk. 85 Toyota SR5 says you can't take away from Stockton. Undersized, not great athlete, but tough as hell. Mr. Show Nuff says, Kobe Bryant really ran the point. He wasn't a point though. 85 Toyota SR5 says Stojakovic's son looked just like him.
Okay.
Rest in peace to his uncle. Abdul Rahim was sweet. That's what Waka said. Sharif Abdul Rahim was sweet.
Sharif was a cold
sweet.
piece.
He was nice, and he was around for a long time.
Oh yeah.
Good Box Jukebox says, what do you think of Cayenne Anthony?
Okay, Keanu, there's some guys that I didn't mention. I'll bring them up probably next show or as we go on through the season. But Cayenne, Melo's son, Matt Barnes' sons, it's another one out there. Anyways, them boys, they solid. You gonna hear from them.
So Cayenne, he's going to Syracuse like his dad, I believe.
You better.
85 Toyota SR5 says all of them are better than Bronny.
Nah. Right now, they have a little bit more packages, a little more put together than Bronny. I'm not gonna shit on Bronny yet.
Good Box Jukebox says Gilbert Arenas' son is super sweet.
Yeah, that's who I forgot. Gilbert Arenas' son. Yeah, he's another one.
All right, so before we go to the second half, and I want the people to chime in during the break and on the into the second half. What do you think about LeBron stating that he's leaving social media for a while?
I mean, everybody needs they break. They got their vice with however they.
So I mean, if you were leaving social media, I wouldn't announce it.
I mean, we in the social media era, you know what I'm saying? So everybody feel a need to. It's almost like knee-jerk reaction for a lot of people. Like, boop, I'm leaving.
Hey, Bronny, don't,
you know what I'm saying?
Bron,
like,
don't go.
Again, they ain't from our era where we used to land low-key. Like, I grew up on mafia tactics, you know what I'm saying? Don't talk on the phone. Everybody talk in person. Don't let nobody know everything, what you got, how much money you got. Don't be telling nobody who you fucking, this, that, you know what I'm saying? I grew up on them rules, so this new era of putting everything on social media and all that, that's like opposite of my teachings.
I got you, and I'm with that. Check it out, man. We about to hit the second half, talk a little more NBA, NFL, and then we gonna see. We got a new segment. What's on Stack Rich's mind? Or, I mean, in the mind of Stack Rich.
Yeah, I got a couple things
Stack Rich. So
throw out there on the table.
We gonna hit to the second half. Check us out here on the R Network. We'd like you to like, share, comment, repeat, retweet, and do it all again. And if you're on Facebook, send us some stars. And YouTube, whatever the equivalent is, send us those too. But I'll tell you when we come back.
Yeah. But Sheen and I, make sure y'all fuck with Sheen. I'm back, baby, for season 9 of the Sheen Show, of course, only on the R Network. Y'all know where to find me. Facebook, YouTube, every Monday evening, every week, we getting into some big back activities. That's right. Big Back Auntie is back, and we back with some fly shit for that ass. You do not want to miss it. You do not want to miss it. This season, we have a new feature. You can actually join me on the Zoom, and we gonna be live together. Together. Tell your friends so I can tell my friends so we can all be friends. Where will I see you? Sheen Show. When? Every Monday night. Make sure y'all catch me there. See you there. Our network, not just for the people, we are the people.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Hello Colorado, your go-to sports show streaming live every week on Facebook and YouTube, only on our network. I'm your host, Trayvon, aka Big Bon Bon 1, bringing you all the latest from the world of Colorado sports. Whether you're cheering on the Broncos, getting hyped for the Nuggets, or following our Little League teams, our network is the place to be. Not just for the people, we are the people.
What's good, City Committee? It's your girl, City J, CEO of the Hoods Nonprofit and City and Salons. As y'all can see, I'm back in action on season 9 of our network and the second season of the City Scene. I'm tapping y'all into the tea from the youth in the 303. And as the Big City CEO, I'll be featuring some of the most influential musicians, influencers, entrepreneurs, content creators, and community activists in the Box State. Our network is now streaming on YouTube and Facebook, and we now have a new audience interaction feature via Zoom, so you can always get seen on the scene with Sidity J. Make sure to get right, tight, and tap in every Tuesday night to hear the tea from the 303 on Season 9 of our network. Not just for the people, we are the people.
We're back.
We're back.
We are back.
I'm on that Gemini shit.
Tuesdays at
Tuesday.
I'm trying to get the timing right.
Nigga, fuck all that. I bought a new chain. So
Guess
God damn, man. Why y'all always gotta do this type of shit? Hey, y'all.
thank you for the production, sir. Politics.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala, goddammit. Kamala.
Whatever her name
Kamala. Oh, that's fucked up.
is. Is it Kamala?
Tuesdays.
Yeah, we interacting with our fans. So we want y'all to come on, hop on, talk that shit.
Fans?
with us. Yeah,
We got no goddamn fans.
We got some fans.
I mean, we're going to talk about a little bit of everything, some politics, some politricks.
Sports.
Sports.
Definitely
Sports.
Sports.
Definitely sports.
Nigga, what you mean?
Drop the mic.
Oh my God. It's ugly. You know what it is, boy? It's your boy Oski Dosey, Mr. Somebody Gotta Say It.
Eastside Julie, man. Hey, the weather, man. J Cam, I'm just going to let you know how I feel.
Kevin Kane, I'm the adult in the room, especially when this nigga's in the room.
And we are the Elephant Room.
With 2 E's. I'm sorry, I got to say it. You can't spell an elephant without 2 E's.
Yeah, dude.
Yes, Lord.
We'll see you Tuesday, 8 o'clock.
Every time. We for the people, okay? We not just for the people. We are the people. So we're for the people, but we are the people. Yes, Lord.
Welcome back to the second half, man. Time to catch this wrath, man. It's him, good night. And we got my man.
Step Rich in the house.
Hey, it's Game Point, man. Season 8. Episode 8. No, it's probably like episode 6. But, shit, man. We talking about this NBA. We talking about, you want to go local or you want to talk about, let's talk about the big story going on right now. You got the Sixers.
Elephant in the room.
Who had their, big three for about all the 17 minutes.
That whole Philadelphia situation is a meltdown right now. I mean, calling it a dumpster fire is probably being nice. If I was Tyrese Maxey, I'd get the hell up out of there.
He gonna try. He trying to be a leader though. I did ask the people a question about what they think about LeBron James. I forgot. I should have came back to that first. 85 Toyota SR5 says, who cares? His sponsors won't be happy about it, though. Good Box Juice Box says, they was killing his son, Bronny, and he couldn't stand to watch.
I mean, so here's my thing with the Bronny and LeBron situation. Nepotism at its finest, but I was all for it because, as we all know, the other people do it all the time and promote their people, put them in positions and this, that, and third when they don't deserve it, haven't earned it, or do not have the qualifications for that. So, with that being said, I was all for LeBron, bringing LeBron up and they playing together on the court for a few times or whatever. But after that, yeah, he ain't no NBA player, man. Bump him down to the G League, get his skills sharpened up. If not, leave him in the G League. And if he can't, I heard he just got cut from the G League team because the nigga wouldn't travel and play no motherfucking road games. How you gonna do that?
Well, that's a stipulation that I think LeBron put in on there. I guess you the man. That's what you do.
Look, LeBron said they was like, listen, man, your son can't play. LeBron said, listen here, man, who don't like this? So I know who to replace. I got a couple niggas there. Free agency. Hey, JJ Reddick, go get the phone.
There's probably some checking and disrespecting.
We got a
going
couple
on
niggas in the locker room tripping with my son.
right now. There's probably some checking and disrespecting going on right now about.
If I was Bronny nigga, I'm grabbing collars.
Man, let's talk about. We were talking about Joel, right? Joel Embiid, Sixers, Paul George. 17 minutes they got to play together. Paul George had 2 points. Then he hyperextended the same knee that he injured in the preseason. Joel Embiid, he gets hurt during the game, but he comes back. Maxey, I think he had a good game, but Joel did have 30 plus. But
Bro, like I said, calling it a dumpster fire is being nice.
you think the trades should start going, or
Maxie need to get the fuck up out of there. Listen to Maxie. I don't know if you watch it, if you can see this, get out of there. Run.
shit? He wants it to be his town. He told Embiid, man, you need to start showing up on time, man. We can't deal with the tardiness.
They got too much money invested in Embiid and Paul.
I mean, Paul got a max. I mean,
They got too much money invested in them two old ass niggas. Tyrese Maxey, jump ship, bro.
You calling Embiid? Oh,
The nigga look like he's 62 and play like he's 73.
you know these guys come here with these birth certificates.
Hey, he don't look like Greg Oden right now. Huh?
Greg Oden been looking like LeBron's dad for about the last 20 years.
So that's all I'm saying. Tell me I'm lying.
Man, yeah, 76ers are trash. 85 Toyota SR5 says 76ers are the Jets of the NBA.
Yes.
That's a good comparison, though.
That is a damn good comparison. They're both dumpster
Yeah.
fires.
Out of control over there.
With a
Out
bunch of
control.
talent.
Out of control.
A bunch of talented niggas in the dumpster screaming for help.
You got your Tweakers only said he do look a little elderly. Agrees with you. I guess we really don't know how Embiid is, man. But Embiid,
Them
man,
African niggas is known for lying on them birth certificates. Wasn't it one that was playing in high school?
Thon Maker.
Yeah, Thon Maker's motherfucking ass. We got a bad mark for him. In high school, nigga, 24.
Good Box Jukebox says Philly should trust the process and rest their big three and get a top lottery pick.
Trust the process.
They were the original ones who said that. And the Colorado Rockies, a consistent and constant dumpster fire, that's their phrase also.
I mean, we know what the Rockies' problem is, though. It's the Mumfords. Ain't necessarily the Rockies. The Mumfords don't give a damn about the team. They just care about the stadium. And
Well, it's all in the hole. If the owners don't care, then it turns into things like this. But it seems like the Phillies owner, they care, and I mean, Embiid is doing this on purpose, man. I think he's trying to get up out of there.
I think he's been injured, and they've been covering up an injury for a long time.
Why go to the Olympics?
But how much did he play in the Olympics?
Hey, shit, I'd rather him sitting down all
Didn't that
summer.
motherfucker get out there and looked all slow or whatever? And they
Yeah.
set his ass down like, nah, nigga, we playing faster than this.
They played him when they had to put Big Jokic out there. They put him out there.
Yeah, they threw him out there for a hot second.
He was giving Jokic a little work out there too.
Listen, Jokic had that whole team looking solid. Embiid, he barely looked like he could hang with the rest of his team.
Yeah, shouts out to Big Jokic.
Shout out to you, Embiid, too.
I ain't giving no shout out.
Nigga, get
to
your
Embiid.
shit together.
I ain't giving no shout out to Embiid because every time it's time to come to Denver, he does
Listen,
the smoke.
22, 23, the Embiid was motherfucking nightmare. You know what I'm saying? That's the Embiid I like. This shit that's going on right now.
Smooth ass nigga says Embiid is still the best center in the league.
Who said that?
Smooth ass nigga.
I thought you said poop ass nigga.
Oh.
No, nigga. He's not the best right now. Not having it.
I don't think he was ever the best.
For a split second, into 2022.
His game?
Yeah, his game was
better.
solid. You know what I'm saying?
His game is better. His skill set is
His defense lacked though.
Who, Embiid? Embiid will block you.
He'll block.
Jokic defense is lack.
He'll block, but he can't follow you nowhere. Of course, Jokic should do, but Jokic, you make up for that in like 4 other departments.
I mean, Jokic
Embiid ain't throwing no dimes. He ain't doing none of that.
Jokic has that all around game.
Yeah.
I'm not giving a shout out to Embiid, but smooth ass nigga said he's the MVP. Respect this gangster, most dominant big man in the game right now. I mean, we don't even
He's
see
MVP from last year.
2 years ago.
What?
The MVP.
We
is
ain't talking
Jokic.
about 2 year ago
We
MVP.
talking about the reigning MVP.
Yeah, we talking about Jokic with the double. With the double,
man, right now
you trying to go for 3 of them, right?
I think he's sitting at 4 right now, 3 or 4.
Yeah, I mean, go on with that, man.
There's always one that's gonna hate on the town, right?
Always one. That's what Grandma said. It's always one. Hey, I don't want to listen to shit.
Hey, 85 Toyota SR5 says, you crazy, Smooth. Tell him 85 Toyota SR5 like that. You know, it's okay though. It's okay though. I don't really got much on the NBA right now other than the new All-Star format that I didn't get to do much research on. But
let's get back to that. I haven't done much research on that either. I just heard about that.
But I can give you like a summary of it. Like I believe it's going to be 4 teams now.
Uh-huh.
So you have, I think, 3 captains. They pick teams, and then the 4th team will be like the winner of the rookie challenge game. And then somehow they have some type of tournament. So, we gonna get more into it once I get more into it. I only heard of it today, but would you even be interested in the All-Star game? Because the All-Star game right now is the wackest game I've seen thus far.
No, I mean I'm at the current state that we're in with All-Star quality. Hell no. They got to do something.
Last year they put up over 400 points, I believe. That's ridiculous.
I was more interested in the 3-point contest with the women and the dudes.
Yeah, that one was good. Dunk contest has been a letdown for a long time. Mm-hmm. Smooth ass nigga says his numbers against Jokic aren't close. He dominates them. The thing about it, he only plays Jokic in Philly. Every time it's time to come to the town, he's ducking smoke.
I don't. There's no way, no angle that I can really lean on where I can say or agree with our man here that just chatted in about Embiid being better than Jokic. I've seen the one-on-one matchups in the games, and Jokic seems to put his all into it like, mama, look. But after that game, he's back injured or sputtering, except for 2022, 23. Them was his best times, but Jokic is like clearly like ahead of the pack when it comes to the centers.
Embiid hasn't played here probably in about 4 or 5 years.
Embiid ain't hardly played.
But he ain't played here. And what happened last year was they had a back-to-back, one in Denver, one in Philly.
Put some duct tape on that nigga knee and bring him over to the town
one in Denver.
now.
He didn't play in the one in Denver. Shouts out to my man Sheldon Norman. He's the one who gave us 200 stars last week. Let's keep these stars.
Right on, Sheldon.
And these what's the stickers? Stars and stickers on YouTube. Send us a sticker or 2. That's what we trying to do. But I don't think. They play some good classic games, but I would love to see a game in Denver one time.
Yeah.
We got a player comparison up right now.
Don't nobody like coming down here with this mile high altitude.
Scoring. So look at what. So scoring, Embiid. Athleticism, Embiid. Defense, Embiid. What's that one?
Clutch, Jokic. Basketball, IQ, Jokic.
Definitely.
Even in the one-on-one and career. How the fuck are they even in career?
Even on impact. Even on, and then Embiid has the one-on-one. I'm not with that one.
Yeah, no.
Because I'm talking, it's a game. It's not a game of one-on-one. It's a game of who makes the team better and who's going further in the playoffs.
That tasted like mayonnaise.
85 Toyota SR5 says You got to play 70 games a year to be considered a GOAT. I think it's
That
65, but
I mean, you gotta play. You gotta play. Cause all this load management.
I mean, he's taking it to a whole nother level.
Again, I come from an era where we didn't understand words like load and management.
No, it wasn't even a question. If you didn't play 82, like that
It was coach, my knee hurt. I'm not sure if I can go tonight. And the next night, your knee was hurt last night, so you're gonna go tonight.
My man, shouts out to my man Jason McBride a couple of weeks ago on Facebook, man. He put up a picture of a Celtics player in a neck brace. This is what they was doing back in the day. The guy played with a neck brace.
On the bench with a neck brace.
No, he was on the court.
On the court. You see, dedication. Dedication.
Was
this a black and white picture?
It was probably, one of the first 2-3 year color pictures.
And Bob Cousy.
Oh, he was
Bob Cousy shots.
He was a young brother, man. He's a brother though, man. Shouts out to that guy, man, who played with the neck brace. There you go, right there. That's in the middle of the
that's the 80s, I think.
Yeah, that's the 80s.
My nigga, they didn't make them Nikes in the 70s.
Shit. Them Nikes, I bet, was uncomfortable.
Every basketball shoe was uncomfortable back then.
I don't know how they hooped in Chucks, but I could barely walk in Chucks. You got anything else on the NBA? Any big news? Any big teams? Let's talk about the NBA.
I did need the NBA Young Boys. I did want to touch on my good NBA Young Boys segment. So follow-ups. We had LaMelo Ball. So for whatever reason, his coach benched him so he was shooting horrible. He kind of had a horrible game.
3-13.
Yeah. And then the coach decided to bench him, which I totally disagreed. You could have called a timeout, pull my nigga to the side or something. You know what I'm saying? But previous to that game, he had been lighting shit up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand that. But it's a rookie coach though, I think too. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, shit, you shooting 3 for 13, man. This other dude's hot, man.
You still lost the damn game.
You gonna have to sit it down for a minute. We was gonna lose anyway.
You should have called a timeout, calmed him down.
He was bricking today.
Threw him back in, man.
Mr. Show enough.
But your bro that he brought in, man, he had like 2 turnovers or some shit. Coming right in.
Mr. Show enough says we'll see if that sucker comes to the Mile High and play this year. That's talking about Embiid. I don't think he's gonna play much this year. And Waka says he looks ridiculous with that neck brace on.
Yeah.
He did look ridiculous, but he was out there playing. That's
right.
The point we was making. He ain't like these young people.
So our other NBA young boy too, I wanted to mention your favorite, Cade Cunningham.
Yeah.
My nigga's still over there, hot to death. You know what I'm saying? With another triple-double, 21, 10, and 10.
All-star. You're going to be an all-star.
You know what I'm saying? Keep your eye on Cade Cunningham.
Former number 1 pick, playing like a number 1 pick right about now.
Mm-hmm. The kid I keep telling you about at Portland, Shaden Sharp. He went off again. Another 32-5 game.
Chauncey got a guy out there balling, huh?
I think Chauncey got a diamond in the rough on his hands.
What about the other guard? He's falling off?
No, he's doing all right.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, we were gonna talk about how the Bucks turned it around. What about your boy?
Yeah, the Bucks seem to have things on track right as at the moment. You know, barring no injuries.
Barring Doc Rivers falling off.
Or Doc Rivers staying the fuck out the way and letting young boys handle it.
Because I really didn't think it was a good chemistry with Dame and Giannis.
I disagree. I thought it off top it could work because they play 2 opposite sides of the pencil. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, they do. But the reason why Milwaukee was so successful was it was really Drew Holiday. Like, he played defense. He could guard everybody. He played defense, man. He kept the game under control. He made sure Giannis got the ball when he needed to get the ball. Made sure Chris Middleton got the ball whenever he decided to play. Drew Holiday, man, he's missed, and Dame ain't playing no defense.
Nah, but Dame's offensive output kind of makes up for a lot of that. And he'll play some defense. He just ain't finna go crazy with that shit. That's not his thing.
Yeah, he's not a slap in the floor type guy.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? He may only play defense when he's hella hot.
Right.
But shouts out to Dame. I mean, I think they won 4 in a row, 3 or 4 in a row. They turning the season around a little bit. They no longer in the bottom of the bottom of the Eastern Conference.
Shouts out to Dame Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Okay, man, you said it better than me. Let's talk about them Knicks real quick.
Oh yeah, last but not least, I did want to talk about them. If y'all didn't catch that Knicks game, your boy Karl Anthony Towns and the Brunson Burner, 30 plus on both of them dudes. They fire. You know what I'm saying? They look like a good 1-2 combo punch, but like I said before, I think Cat a folding in. Cat ain't got that dog
He
anymore.
could be. He could, but man, he's been there before, so I think he's gonna be able to help him fight in the playoffs because he's been there before. You still got Mikal Bridges out there trying to find his way. OG Anunoby, I heard somebody say he's playing like Pippen right now, looking like Pippen right now. Shouts out to Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks, man. They look like they turning it around and
Tibbs only got one way to play.
Look like it's gonna be festive when you come over to Madison Square Garden this year. Like because them New York fans, they gonna get on you. They gonna make the game
lift
interesting.
the gloom.
So shouts out to the Knicks. Shouts out. I like I told you from the beginning. I think that was a great trade for both teams. I just think everything meshes well with that trade.
And I wasn't sure about that. You know what I'm saying?
When they did Julius Randle, he out there getting busy too. He getting busy too over there in Minnesota. Mm-hmm. I mean, Cats in New York, so he's definitely gonna get more headlines. Let's go to you got any more NBA before we hit the NFL?
Not off the top of my head.
Lakers?
I mean,
Lakers is hot. You think they're gonna be able to keep it up?
They 10-2 now, I believe.
10-2, 9-2, one of it. Or 3. I think they lost 3 games. But
so 10-3. I mean, I'm proud of the Lakers right now. And Lakers is one of my adversary squads. But what LeBron's doing at his age, and to have that team firing on all cylinders like they are, I think that Austin Reeves and Dalton Connect will inadvertently be the future 1-2 punch for that squad. It's 50-50 with AD because he's one injury away from me throwing his ass out a window. You know what I'm saying?
When I heard the name Street Clothes Davis, that was the best nickname that I've ever heard in my life. I'm gonna talk about the Lakers real quick. Just Lakers are doing good. They off to a good start. I don't like anything LA, but Lakers are off to a good start. I do want to ask you, because I guess I'm always asking the questions.
Yeah.
Better nickname, AR-15, Westside Connect, or Connect 4?
Somebody else had AR-15.
No, that was AK, Andre Karolinko.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll go AR-15.
AR-15. Mm-hmm. I go with Westside Connect, and Connect's a better player already. Young rookie out there doing his thing.
You said he's a better player than Reeves?
Yeah.
I'll reserve judgment on that.
Good box juice box says the NBA is in good hands. I believe the NBA is in good hands too. A lot of young budding stars coming, a lot of talent. If we can get y'all to stop load managing and playing these whole 82,
you know what I'm saying?
The game would be in great hands.
What happened to the days when you just wanted the ball?
Too much money.
You got all that happened with boxing.
You got all that guaranteed money.
Mayweather start throwing on the bag.
Good box juice box asks, should Connect stay in the starting lineup over Rui? Because Rui's hurt, I believe, and now Connect's in there showing improvement.
Yeah, Rui's hurt. Then Connect.
When when Rui comes back.
When he comes back, I mean, depends on how good Connect's doing.
I'm gonna keep Connect and bring Rui off the bench. That's what I would do. I mean, but I'm gonna tell you one thing. JJ Reddick, shouts out to him. He's probably gonna maybe win Coach of the Year if he keeps this up. He got them boys playing, doing stuff that Darvin Ham didn't have him doing. or do you reside to is LeBron doing the coaching?
LeBron is he's the I don't want to call him the head coach, but he's the A coach, and Reddick's the B coach. LeBron was there before Reddick. You know what I'm saying? But Reddick is the face.
You ain't gonna give him like the head assistant head coach. You ain't gonna give him assistant head coach to LeBron.
LeBron knows what he's doing.
Hey,
Reddick is like, make me look good. It was the same thing when Peyton Manning was over, whatever team he was with. They let Peyton Manning know he got the steering wheel, but...
Yeah, he did, but my boy Kubiak said Kubiak wasn't playing with him.
Yeah.
He kind of kept him in his place. Let's get to the NFL.
He tried.
Let's get to the NFL so we can get up on out of here, right? Let's talk about, first of all, Saquon Barkley. You say you play games, you're a gamer.
I ain't been on the Madden in a few weeks. I've been on the NCAA and a couple other games I'll be playing. Yeah, I'm a heavy gamer too, folks.
Within a couple weeks, actually 2 weeks, of Saquon Barkley doing the backwards.
They done added that.
It's in the game.
I'll get back with you over the weekend. Let me jump on it and see.
You think it's gonna be an easy move to do, or you gotta do the old school?
If you know how to. Nah, it ain't all that. Nowadays they done made it easy. You just twirl the little stick a little bit, put your little juke, your little something on there. You know what I'm saying?
There you go, right there. That's hard.
Yeah,
that's hard right there. Like, shouts out to EA Sports, man, and Madden. Like the way that it is, you would have had to wait till like the next year for something like that to come out. Now they're doing it within a couple weeks.
The AI system, the AI in these systems has come a long way. Like, they adapt so fast, and when I'm playing the game, it's I can tell when I'm playing somebody live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Versus playing, like, you have to play a perfect game depending on what skill level you're playing against the AI.
Oh yeah, I'm always all Madden on mine. Baltimore versus the Chargers we got this week. Who you got? Hold on, we could table that. Let's talk about last week. Let's talk about Chiefs versus the Chiefs losing to Buffalo, losing their first game.
Oh, my man Josh Rosen trucked that ass. But they was due for a loss.
They've been due for a loss.
The Chiefs was due for a loss.
They could easily be 3-7.
Josh Rosen, he got that team on his back.
Allen.
I'm sorry.
Josh Rosen is the bus.
Yeah, definitely. Because we got Darnold over there. Yes. Where is Rosen?
He's at home. He's with us. He's watching the game just with us. He may be a coach.
But yeah,
somewhere.
my bad. Josh Allen. Josh Allen got the team on his back right now. You know what I'm saying? I like the football that he's playing. And he's showing you the epitome of what a football player is at the moment.
He's trying to win it. Got a point to prove. Shouts out to my man Von Miller out there, the Vonster. He out there. He still got him a sack last week against Mahomes. He probably is a leading sack getter against Mahomes.
Still got something left in the tank.
Hey, man. Shouts out to Von, man. Shouts out to Von. Hey, killed Cam Newton's career. Cam Newton, he had to go to podcasting now.
Cam Newton ain't been the same since.
Man.
Wearing them weird-ass clothes and shit.
Buffalo, I think, might be my favorites right now. In the AFC.
To take it off?
In the AFC.
Okay. I'll go with that. I'll go with Buffalo.
All right, so let's get to the games, get to the couple picks, and then we got to get to what is on Stat Rich's mind.
Okay.
2 picks real quick. Baltimore versus the Chargers. Who you got?
I'm going to take the Chargers.
You going to take the Chargers?
Yeah.
over Baltimore.
I'm gonna take the underdog.
In NFL, you didn't do us no justice with a lot of good games this week. It's like, games are not just good this week. So I hope the rest of the season are just is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going. Harbaugh does have them boys playing, and I was just gonna go with Baltimore. Harbaugh does have them playing, but I do got Baltimore winning that game. I got the 2-time MVP making a strong comeback. I got Derrick Henry running wild on these Chargers.
The Chargers have a nice defense, and with Harbaugh over there coaching with them, I see them getting better week to week to week. I mean, they're gonna have to. The Ravens is gonna have to run that ball and try to soften them up or try to tire them out. If not,
I mean, if the Ravens play Raven football, I think they win that game. If they keep it on the ground, but Lamar Jackson's out there looking good throwing that rock too.
And they're not playing one single style. They're playing to the weaknesses of their opponent. That's what I see with
Good box jukebox says Chargers for the win. Agrees with you. I'm gonna go with Baltimore. I'm gonna go with Baltimore though. I think Baltimore's gonna win that. The next game that I picked Seattle, in Arizona. I don't know where it's at, but I'm gonna take Arizona. It look like they're in Seattle, so I'm taking Arizona. Take Arizona, man. I like Kyler Murray, and I like Marvin Harrison Jr. out there, continuing to do work.
They got a slightly better record than Seattle. But Seattle has been surprising motherfuckers all season. Kyler Murray. I'll take Seattle.
Waka says Chargers have a better record than the Ravens. It's surprising. That is surprising. Hey, the Chargers, but they were a team. Their coach kind of sabotaged them these past few years, man. He's going for it on 4th downs. He's doing crazy things, and they were always close and had the talent. What really surprised me about the Chargers is they got rid of all their good skill players, and they still doing this. So that's where Jim Harbaugh got them boys out there playing.
100%. It's always been a problem.
Waka says going with Seattle. Smooth ass nigga says Seattle with the win, fellas.
Yeah,
it should be a good game in the NFC West. 49er fans, looks like you guys like in 3rd, 4th place in the NFC West this year. It must be bad.
They ain't doing good over there.
Hey, shouts out to my Broncos, man. We got a winning record, man.
We might slip in like
we still in the conversation right now. Bo Nix, player of the week, AFC offensive player of the week. Last month, rookie of the month. What you think about Bo Nix, man? I see him getting better every week though, and I think that's my whole thing. I just see him getting better.
Bo Nix done grew on me. At first, I wasn't down on him, but I wasn't sure how he was gonna fit with us. We kind of a roughneck team, you know what I'm saying? And he stepped right into the shoes. His development, you could see it week to week, and I think he might just turn out to be our franchise quarterback.
Oh yeah, a young man who doesn't make the same mistake twice. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's gonna make one or two twice, but he doesn't repeatedly do the same thing and cause us to lose games. So he's growing on me also, man. His footwork is getting better. He's getting a little more confident. He's finding Cortland Sutton. He's finding Bailey. We don't have a tight end. He's finding the tight end. Like, Bo Nix is out there doing his thing, man. Shouts out to Bo Nix. Shouts out to Sean Payton. That's the one who really 100%. Had to grow on me. Like, because I'm really not a Sean Payton.
Yeah, Sean Payton is scheming the shit out of these defenses.
Oh, yeah. Shouts out to Sean Payton.
Our defense, I mean, all you got to do is throw a piece of meat on the floor, and they at it.
They at it, man. They at it. Smooth ass nigga says Bo Nix equals Jake Plummer 2.0.
I don't. That's not a bad assessment. It's not a bad assessment. He ain't as tall as Plummer, but not a bad assessment, bro.
I guess that's an okay comparison. Walker says Broncos will come up short, won't make playoffs, and Knicks will come up short, won't win Rookie of the Year. Good Box Juice Box says Vance Joseph is the real MVP.
I ain't mad at Vance Joseph no more.
I think the Broncos gonna make the playoffs. I'm gonna reply to Walker. And I think he's gonna win Rookie of the Year because my man Jaden Daniels, these past couple weeks he ain't shown me nothing. Vance Joseph
him a little bit.
is the comeback coach of the year. Definitely, like gave up 70 last year. Comeback most improved coach. If they have that, I'll give it to him.
And I've been mad at him ever since.
I've been mad at Vance Joseph since he left the first time. Moody Style says Bo Nix is just fine. He's our quarterback.
Okay.
All right, before we get up out of here, man, we're going to go to the new segment, man. The Mind of Mac Rich. Stat Rich.
Yeah, I just want to touch on a couple of things. I wanted to give shouts out to Texas Representative Jasmine Crockett and Pennsylvania Representative Summer Lee for representing in the House for the DEI policies that they are trying to dismantle. And I just wanted to touch on that a little bit and how important DEI is across the board when it comes to sports, jobs, pretty much anything that we have that we're involved in our society. It's also been proven in statistics that inclusion as far as companies, sales, things of that nature, they do some companies 20 to 30% better when they have DEI policies involved. So yeah, just wanted to throw that little tidbit out there. If you get some time, look into it. You know what I'm saying? It's important for everybody.
Do we got a short snippet of Miss Crockett?
Yeah, this is my girl too. She get down.
Miss Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah, you better have your shit together when you talk to her.
I see we do got some pictures of her though. She do take some pictures.
She represents well.
Let me get to the people, man. Sneak the Geek says we definitely going to the playoffs this year. Bo Nix is doing his thing. Agreed. Mr. Showneff says he's not gonna lie. He's a believer.
A believer.
Good Box Juice Box says Vance Joseph is married to that Sun Dodger. F him. New words, man. New ways to talk crap. That's a new one on me. That's a new one on me, man.
I'll write that in my book. Write that one down.
Hey, man. This is Game Point. I'm M. Good Night. That's Stat Rich.
In the house.
Check it out, man. Like we always do about this time. Like, share, comment.
I'm on that Gemini shit.
Tuesdays at
if you on Facebook, send us some stars. And if you on YouTube, send us some stickers. See, look.
Stars and stickers.
Hey, that sounds like elementary school, don't it? Sounds like elementary school. We went to the same elementary school. I don't know if you remember, they used to have a thing called
Was it Miss Jackson's class?
Yeah,
Where you put the little gold stars up there?
A smilogram or something they used to have. But yeah.
I do remember that.
But shouts out to the people, man. We gonna try to get some of these local basketball players, football players, high school players. Hey, if you got one, man, they want to get on to Game Point, man, let's bring them on. Let's talk some sports, man. Let's talk some.
Yeah, I'd love to chop it up with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, stats is my thing, you know what I'm saying? So, let's see what's happening.
Yeah, check it out, man. 85 Toyota SR5 says hopefully Nick stays on this trajectory, and hopefully we stay on this trajectory before we get up out of here. We up out of here, though.
100.